Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector with casual takes. And in this segment of 1/12 scale military action figures takes, I am showcasing the Valaverse Action Force Vanguard upgrade kit, called the Hull, the Heavy Armor Upgrade Loadout, the gray version. I'll be doing a desert one separately, so we can talk about which you guys like better. Okay. But this one's just for the gray one for meow. Okay. Not only that, bonus round, I also managed to get the updated turret kit, complimentary, free from the website itself, right? So I'm gonna get this out of the way. This should be a vast, I guess, improvement from what was originally had as far as movement is concerned. Okay, so yeah, pulling this bad boy out. Yeah, and yeah, there you go. You could already tell the difference based on just this piece right here. But to be honest, okay, yeah, so this is supposed to be front facing right here, and this goes here, right here, and we'll change it out later on. But yeah, you could see that it can go up and down now. We'll see. We'll test later how good it does. Okay, so here's what this looks like in the package. The art on this is actually pretty gosh dang cool, right? Two kinds of kits, I guess. You have the option for this front or that front, the dozer zombie attack, I guess. So one windshield armor, one cow catcher. I think this is the cow catcher. The brush guard, side doors, left and right, and window armor, left and right. And I guess, yeah, I'm not sure where this goes. I'm not sure. I guess I'll figure it somehow. I think, we'll figure it out as we go along, as your boy Coco always somehow, ends up doing. So here is where you would want to open it. The top. Yeah, the art on this is actually still really cool. I like it. So you guys can see ones with windows. I guess this is so that machine guns can be fired outside, or guns, the gun attachment. The different kind of duas. Different kind of fronts. And the other set of duas. All right. And these are kind of heavy, but I guess they're there to protect. Here comes the instruction booklet. Okay, so let's look at this. I guess you could do both. Interesting. I did not know you could do that. That's cool. I guess the rope thing goes there. Add window armors to the doors. And to the brush guard. Okay, so you could do both. That's fascinating. And of course, the rifle can go on this attachment if you wanted. You could choose either this or this. Of course, the front guard. Well, I'm going to try to make this sucker look as post-apocalyptic as possible. Because that's how your boy Coco rolls. About that post-apocalyptic life. But yeah, okay. That's it's gonna be hard to see. Um, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. So originally the turret, let me get rid of not her, but the obstacles. This is what we used to try to get the turret to go up and down. But now we got a new beta version. Here's the updated one with. So now you can go up and down. Where else this one you had to use this to go, right? Leave it, in Bobby Valla we trust. He finds a way to does right for you if things aren't are in need of improvement. Now I gotta tell you, one thing I have not done yet is actually take the doors off. I've never done it before in a demo or anything. So um, this will be the first, and I'm praying that I'm gentle enough not to break it because your boy Coco has klutz like tendency. So I'm not sure how to do it without. Oh, okay, there you go. That was easy. So your boy Coco is about to remove the doors, right, and replace them with the updated ones. So, but I'm going to be careful because, to be honest, I don't want to break the wheels of anything that I got because I know that's been a problem. That's the one thing that Bobby and them need to still address, I guess. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. The popping out of the back door might present a little bit of a different challenge. All right, good. Because I don't want to make this video super long, I'm going to pause it to get, so it's not, not struggling the whole time. All right, folks. So here's the deal. It comes, this actually pops out pretty much the same exact way. It's just a little harder, but let us compare, this with that. This is the OG and this is the new, and the new has all kinds of like bullet hole kind of things, details, while this is pretty stock. Now I gotta admit, this is cool because now it gives this vehicle a little bit more attitude, right? Just a little bit more attitude. Now, I'm thinking that there's a way to unclip this so that we could use the other set of windows, right? Uh, maybe I should just be super careful. I'm gonna be very careful because I do want to have one side. There you go. Yeah, you can take it out gently. Unclip. All right. I want one of well, maybe one of these windows to have the well, you could either, you know what, I'll put this one back because I want it to be the other one. Or you know what, nah, this one's fine. Driver side. Oh yeah, make it harder for people to mess with the driver. So I'm imagining you put it in this way, and there you go. Clip this in, right? And then somehow find a way to clip this on. There you go. That was pretty easy. Yeah, you'll notice that this door. There. Wait, wrong door to compare. Yeah, hang on. Where did the other door go? Where'd I put it? Well, this is what it looks like. Just the other side, right? more attitude with these bullet holes here, or you know what I mean. And yeah, just a matter of getting it to stick. There you go. Put it on, and man, what a huge difference. Now the problem is, while the doors are a little messy, the rest kind of clean. So now I see why the mud people are like, yeah, no, you got to get the muddied one. The muddied one, you know, gives it more of an aggressive, you know, look, right? So yeah, I think, yeah, this was the door. Yeah, that was the door. Yeah. All right, now to change it over here. Okay. Your boy Coco is tripping. So yeah, just kind of take you out. This one's still being a little bit of a brat. So I'm gonna have to pause it to, well, I don't know if I have to pause it necessarily, but I'm trying to break this sucker either. Anywho, as I struggle. All right, yeah, well that sucked. That took a while, a little bit longer. Just very stubborn. All right, here's what that door is gonna look like, trying to be put in this son of a gum. Uh-oh. Now it's being a pain in the buns. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Now, I don't know, guys. You guys gotta let your boy Coco know, which do you think you prefer? Where would you put your machine guns, folks? You prefer it on the passenger side of the backside or the driver's side? Part of me thinks it's got to be the driver's side. I know it's going to be hell on the driver because of how loud it's going to be, but on the same token, right, it's just going to be loud no matter what. But they'd have to go through the machine gunner side if they're shooting from the back, and they couldn't do it because, you know, the chance of shooting at the driver will be harder because the machine gun is coming out of the driver's side. You know what I mean? Oh boy, your boy Coco's really struggling putting things in. Oh man. There you go, I think. Come on. Just go inside. Oh boy. Man, you would think that this was just one of those things that you could feel your way through, but man, man. All right, there you go. Ish. There you go. So now we're looking better. But again, while these are nice and hold up, these looks too clean now. So now we gotta have to put on the other things to compensate, right? To make it look more aggressive or hide it, right? So okay, brush the dusty the dusty windshield. Yeah, your boy Coco hasn't should be dusting these things. It's embarrassing how I allowed this to be this dusty in freaking video. But if I didn't do it, I just don't think I would ever get a chance to do it in a more timely fashion because feeling a little on the lazy side. Just wanted to lounge instead. But for my viewing audience, I must deliver. All right, so let's start first with the front, I guess. Ooh. I think I don't know if there's a way to clip this sucker on, or if I have to take this off or not to put this on. I'm not quite sure. Okay. Or if it's supposed to just magically clip on. I'm not sure if there's a special way or not, you know. Either way, there's no obvious thing for this that I could see. I'm gonna have to look at the instructions again to figure out if indeed the windshield has to go or not, or if it's just really just put on top of this and that's it. Gosh damn it. Pause. So let's look at the manual one more time. Manual. Let's go with the front. Okay, so I guess we align something up here. Align the inner tabs on the armor to sit under the windshield frame. Hold the top portion of the armor in place and push the bottom area of the armor until the hood into the hood until it snaps. So it's supposed to snap into place. All right, well, let's see what that snap actually means. All right. I'm thinking that he's talking about this aligning with this, and then there's going to be a snap. That's just naturally gonna snap. There you go. Yeah, that was a natural just kind of snap. But the problem is, I just needed to, I think, hook better. There you go. I got to find a way to get it to hook better there on the windshield. There you go. Much better snap. There you go. That's a good snap. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, now for the front portion. The desert one's going to be a much easier video. This is my experimental, let's just, free flow it kind of situation, you know what I mean? Yeah. So let's put the guard first, which will replace where the toe thing hook thing was, right? All right, your boy Coco struggling a little bit just to place it. There you go. So now this is what it looks. Now let's take a look at it without the other thing. So just, you let me, y'all let me know what y'all think. Does it look good? Is it, I think it looks good. The brush guard makes it look more, make it look menacing. But I imagine that adding this will make it even more menacing, right? Yeah. So now this is post-apocalyptic. This sucker is ready to go. He's just ready to go. Ready to go. Man, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Forgot who it was by. Yeah, I'm ready to go. All right, here we go. From the rooftop, shout it out. Here we go. Britannica? Encyclopedia? Republica? I think it was Republica. I forget. Yeah, I think I'm just terrible with aligning the doors or something because, or I didn't insert it correctly because it seemed like sometimes it's out of alignment, or it's just the way it is. There you go. Yeah, it's looking good. And now, here we go. Yeah, this sucker's looking kind of menacing. I love it, but again, the problem is, uh, one of the problems with this is because of how menacing this looks, the rest of it should have had bullet stickers or something. But there is stickers with this, and I just need to install it so then it would look meaner. I completely forgot. I'm talking all this junk, like Bobby Vala didn't try to hook me up with stickers to make it look like there was bullet holes to begin with. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's, this dummy talking out of his buns. So yeah, let's put in the, I guess, the machine gun. Okay, let's, so you guys could see what, oh, come on, what it would look like with the machine gun thing here instead. Yeah, there you go. I think this might actually be a much better look, to be honest. But am I doing this correctly? First, we already know that this can go here. Let me. The problem is, if I was putting it in correctly in the first place, yeah, I think. There you go. The problem is, so yeah, okay, so that's supposed to go in there. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, kids. Hang on, let me. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have put it in like this first. Okay. We all know that's supposed to be there. This is supposed to go in here, but it kind of pushes it out a little bit. So you got to choose whether this is going to function or this. But yeah, no, it might be better on the other side. Yeah, it might be better on the other side because the way the physics works on here. Let's try it, folks. Yeah. Hmm. This might not be it, folks. Ugh. Next video is going to be so much easier. I'm so sorry that you see me, your boy Coco, struggling. Ugh. Maybe it's supposed to be right here. There you go. Let's do it on the other side because I think it's supposed to make more sense here. And your boy Coco struggling. Yeah, this side is always giving me the hardest side of all places. So let's see if it, yeah, looks like it makes more sense. I think it does, just because of the way the machine gun, because of where the ammo box sits. You know what I'm saying? But I could be doing this even more wrong, and it's not even supposed to be on this thing at all. I'm just imagining that. I don't know if I'm trying to remember if this is an option. This extra piece is optional or part of this, and I dare not break it. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It is optional. Yep, this is part of it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I know this video is so gosh dang long already, but I'm just trying to show y'all the struggle of a casual like myself. You know what I mean? The casual struggle. See, this what? Yeah, yeah. There's no way around this. It's just gonna you just gotta find a way to make it work. Yeesh. Yeah, your boy Coco is a klutz. It's just not good at making these things happen in a manner the way it's supposed to go. Ugh. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right. All right. I think it fits better, but the problem is, yeah. Well, maybe it's better in the back. I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm just doing something wrong, guys. Or just forget this ammo thing, but you can't really forget it because that's like a pretty big part of the gimmick is just this thing needs to be shorter or something. Yeah, just it's just yeah, this it's either this or this thing needs to be going deeper or something. Yeah. Let me oh boy. Trying to finagle it in a manner that seems like it works and uh, I don't know folks. At least it looks on the it'll look like good like this, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm kind of curious to see how the other people who reviewed this product do it. I should have looked more intensely at Bobby's, but from B's Battleground. But the problem is, I didn't want to corrupt my own views. You know, my own not views, my own uh take on this because I'm supposed to be the casual, right? I'm gonna watch Bobby's, and it turns out, well, the desert video is gonna be better because after I look at more deeply at Bobby's stuff, it'll probably tell me a better way to do this or something. But yeah, um, so cool. I don't know. I like this. I like this whole new kind of look. But now it forces me to have to use more of the stickers so that it looks like it matches the doors. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, the rest of it's clean, but the door is not clean. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense, right? But final thoughts on this. I think this is a great product. I think it looks great. It definitely enhances this, gives it more attitude, more life, which I wanted. You know, I really did want it to be more of a fantasy kind of situation. This thing looked like it was a little bit more on the planar side originally, but with this, it now definitely gives it more of a fantasy feel, which military fantasy feel, which I'm all about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So here we go. I'd say that across the board, this is a much improved situation. I just like the aggressive look. The sacrifices that are made are like the the tow cable no longer the cable tow no longer can be used when you got if you're using the cow guard, I guess. I mean the cow mover, right? So yeah. All right, folks. Well, that is all I got for this segment of One to Scale Military Action Figures takes the Valaverse Action Force Vanguard Heavy Armor Upgrade Loadout, the Hall, the Gray for the Gray. I'm your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector with Casual Takes. And until the next video, folks, ciao.